United Airlines. In 12 cities, in 11 Latin American countries, they're playing our song. Come fly the airline that's uniting the world. Come fly the friendly skies.
He was 50 when it happened. In 3 months, he went from perfect vision to almost total blindness. In test after test, doctors were at a loss. Finally, a test was done using GE's revolutionary magnetic resonance imager.
Look at this. Incredible.
The doctors discovered a tumor affecting his optic nerves, and he was treated. Within days, he got his vision back.
Hey, what a smile.
And everything that came with it.
We'll be back with more after this brief news update.
Channel 5, WMAQ TV, Chicago. Now, live from the NBC Tower, this is the Channel 5 News.
Good morning, I'm Felicia Ferguson with Brant Miller. It's 9:29. Firefighters have just discovered the body of a child killed in a fire on the far south side. This as the fire turns deadly and leaves people homeless for a third day in a row. The fire started early this morning at 134th and Clifton Park Avenue in Robbins. Workers did rescue a 72-year-old woman and 3 young girls before the roof and floors caved in. They are hospitalized in serious to critical condition. And we are still in a deep freeze, but a slight heat wave could be in store. We could get all the way up to 10 above zero this morning. For a look at the weather, here's Brant Miller.
And hopefully we'll get that in a little bit more. We can drop Storm Tracker, please. This is the situation around Chicagoland right now. This is the moisture that's coming up from the south. Now, we didn't see this the last report we had. This is just now showing up on radar. The computer model is saying anywhere from 2 to 4 inches last night. Today, now that's downgraded to about 2 to 3 inches. We could still pick up some moisture here in the form of snow riding up toward Chicagoland. So this afternoon, our forecast is calling for snow, 2 to 4 inch totals, temperatures near 15 degrees, south winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tonight, that should taper off to flurries, steady temps, and then tomorrow, looks like just some flurries, but falling temperatures again. We go back into the deep freeze, northwest winds tomorrow, 10 to 20 miles per hour. More on the weather throughout the day. Stay with Channel 5 for the latest information. Felicia?
Thank you, Brant. In sports, the Bulls win big, beating the Houston Rockets at the stadium 82 to 76. And the Blackhawks and New York Islanders skate to a 5-all tie. That's the latest from the Channel 5 newsroom. I'm Felicia Ferguson with Brant Miller. Have a great day.
This week on Today, New York's Governor Mario Cuomo.
Also, Bo Derek, Richard Gere, and a party for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So join us this week.
And see what a difference today makes.
Colon cancer. It killed 60,000 Americans last year, but new discoveries in treatment can save lives. A special Health Watch report. Get close. Get answers on NBC Nightly News Monday.
We have more federal tax changes to wade through right now than we've had in 7 years. The fact is, this new tax legislation offers relatively few incentives for businesses. Real opportunities, ones that can make you more competitive and improve your bottom line, are also happening at municipal, state, and international levels. Having local and global capabilities can give you a significant competitive edge. That's what our clients get from us.
Dawn Clark Netsch. She's a self-made success story. Graduated first in her law school class at Northwestern. A strong pro-choice voice. A pioneer for women who's fighting for equal pay in the workplace. As state controller, she's built a reputation for integrity. Now she's running for governor. And the Sun-Times calls her more knowledgeable about the state's financial condition than any other contender. Dawn Clark Netsch for governor. Straight talk and real solutions for Illinois.
I'm Art Norman. As a college student member of SCLC, Dr. King said the best way to fight discrimination is with education and prayer. I never forgot it because it changed my life.
Name Your Adventure, Sunday at 11 on Channel 5.
The final curtain comes down on the fallen empire of Charles Forsyth King. From a small investment firm, he built a dynasty that ruled Wall Street. Times were good, but times change.
King's mistake was in preferring paper money to paper itself.
He should have invested in timber. What he thought was a bull market began to bear down on him.
I kept telling him, Charlie, you hit a brick wall. Buy bricks. He worked us day and night. All that electricity. Too bad we didn't have our money in coal.
Where once stood a mighty Xanadu was now a ravaged financial ruin.
Well, it tells me that he failed, but not why.
Hey, what were his last words?
They say it was one word. The one thing he wished he had.
Hanson.
Dave Baldwin may not own a yacht, but like you, he makes sure the kids get new clothes when they need them. These are the basics, and now you can get something back just by the way you pay for them. The new GE Rewards MasterCard. With it, you can earn $10 checks, good at places like Macy's and Kmart, and hundreds more in savings certificates. For your GE Rewards MasterCard, just call 1-800-GE-REWARD.
These aren't merely chairs. They're blueprints used by us to help design and create the perfect environment for the driver of the Lexus GS. Because a true performance sedan shouldn't just handle the road. It must also handle its passengers. The Lexus GS.
Something is terribly wrong with these pictures. But you could look all day and not see it. The problem is carbon monoxide, an invisible, deadly pollutant emitted in auto exhaust. Fortunately, there's a way to help reduce these emissions. Ethanol, a renewable fuel derived from corn grown by the American farmer. And now, for the first time ever, the Clean Air Act requires ethanol and other oxygenated fuels to be used in 39 of the nation's most polluted cities during the winter months. When this program was tested in Denver, atmospheric levels of carbon monoxide dropped 8% in the first 2 months, and they're still dropping. No wonder it became a model for cleaning up the air in cities all over the country. The problem of carbon monoxide may be invisible, but the solution is becoming clearer every day.
The great masters. They defined civilization in Europe for centuries. Now we're defining civilization on the way there. United Airlines' renowned international service to 15 cities all across Europe. Come fly the airline that's uniting the world. Come fly the friendly skies.
It's morning in Detroit, and Ford designers are working on a concept car. In Brazil, a class of engineers studies a new engine. In England, a Ford-powered car drives to victory. In Australia, a Ford returns from an endurance run. And back in America, the Lincoln Mark 8 gains yet another admirer. This is Ford, a world of 325,000 people in 30 countries, where the pursuit of quality never stops.
The whole idea of saving for retirement is to get ahead. But if your IRA has annual fees and mutual fund sales charges, it can set you back from the start. To make all your money work for you, put it into a Schwab no annual fee IRA. You can choose from over 200 no-load mutual funds and pay no sales charges. And this performance guide is yours free when you open an account. So to make all your IRA money work for you,
maybe it's time to come to Schwab.
There's cause for celebration. It's the opening of the latest ITT Sheraton Hotel. Sheraton is now the ultimate global hotel chain for business travelers, with 420 hotels, inns, resorts, and all suites, and one high standard of service in over 60 countries. What does ITT bring to the party? $1 billion worth of improved systems, services, and renovations. ITT, we're adding more than just our name.
To experience the true joy of cooking, it must be pursued with reckless abandon and total disregard for the inevitable splatters, spills, squirts, and the occasional splash. Fortunately, GE's profile cooking appliances have ingenious quick clean features like lift-top ranges, self-cleaning ovens, easy wipe surfaces, and sealed burners, so they clean with just a wipe. GE's profile appliances are so easy to clean, they take the joy of cooking to new heights.
The weapons of Waco, the guns gangs use. Ever wonder where they come from? The shocking truth is you paid for many of them with your tax dollars. Dateline NBC Tuesday.
Now, Eric Menendez admitted he shot his parents. So why is the jury hopelessly deadlocked? Eric's secret weapon. Now, Brokaw, Turek, NBC Wednesday.
Do you want a whole world of entertainment right at your fingertips all day, every day? Then turn on the world-class excitement of cable TV. Call today for 24-hour news, sports, the latest music, hilarious comedy, and more. Act now and you'll get an explosive offer that brings you the planet and the stars. Tune in the excitement of Showtime with blockbuster movies, acclaimed originals, and big-time events. HBO really drives home the hits, box office favorites, and exclusive engagements. The Movie Channel has a movie anytime you want one, 24 hours a day. Cinemax has one great movie after another, over 170 a month. Call 1-800-CABLE-ME and you'll get installation for just $9.95, plus 2 premium channels free for 1 month. Don't miss out. Call now for this limited time offer and bring cable and premium TV right into your world.
The Homework Hotline helps kids of all ages with their homework, but we can't help them without you. Call this number now to volunteer your time to work on the Homework Hotline. Name Your Adventure, Sunday at 11 on Channel 5.
Good morning, I'm Dick Kay, and welcome to City Desk.
I don't know what it is.
What we have to do in the city of Chicago...
The mayor is to push
must be settled on behalf of the children.
What is your real name? Malcolm X. And if people are willing to sell out the public...
As voters, we have a right to be heard.
I believe I've demonstrated that the citizens of this county can trust me to keep promises, but I believe also I've demonstrated that the citizens can rely on me to work hard and to focus on making government more responsive to their needs.
With that October announcement, the Cook County Circuit Clerk Aurelia Puchinski officially began her campaign for the job of Cook County Board President. And it's that candidacy we will be discussing this morning on City Desk. Thank you for joining us, and our guest this morning is the incumbent Circuit Clerk Aurelia Puchinski, one of the Democratic candidates for Cook County Board President. Welcome to City Desk again.
Thank you.
Let me give you a softball question at the top, and then we'll get into some a little more difficult. Why would you give up what is a safe, secure job as clerk of the circuit court? I mean, you've demonstrated your elective powers, I guess. I mean, to run for Cook County Board President at a time when you have considerable opposition and considerable change.
The first part of that question is that I'm not giving it up. If I lose, I'm still clerk of the circuit court for another 2 years, a job which I